back to Whycalibur, everybody. I'm DJ Davis. I'm here with some really cool people. There's Whycalibur himself, who's playing MacLeod, the wizard in our Dragon Age campaign that we are playing right now. GM'd by Jared, with the
Hello.
punchy man Niram, played by noted author Stephen Siddall.
Hi.
And the shooty elf Caneth, played by noted artist Feral Knights. And the noted asshole Orlesian Roland Dulay, played by noted Mike. And
Who is also a noted asshole.
Well, possibly. I've never noted that. And then there's Matt 2, Smug, Code.
No.
That's his slave name.
There's no number at the end of my name, and man, this week's adventure has been so much more exciting now that I'm here.
I don't know. There's no skunk taming.
Yeah, we didn't make a skunk friend.
Well, there's still
Sure.
time.
Okay, you know what? That's true. Did I leave anyone out? I mean, I said my own name, but not Hegrim's name. He is also a wizard.
What about our GM?
I said him.
Yeah, you said me.
I don't think you did.
I did. Check the tape.
Why you gotta be
Check
so
the tape.
hostile with everybody else's introductions?
Well, you know,
He's
it's
just
not me
insecure.
doing the intro. It's just not as good.
He's just upset that we used Matt 2 at one point.
Like every point, every time.
It's
every
true,
single time.
and I mean, I'm older. I've been around for longer. I'm not sure why I have a number.
Are you older?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
What are your
Oh,
birth
man.
dates?
I'm pretty
You're not
old.
30 yet, are you?
Yeah, I'm 30.
When did you turn 30?
This year.
Oh
When
my
in
god,
this
I'm
year?
older than ARP.
Yeah, I'm older.
I am also older than Arp. Holy
You
shit.
don't know my birthday. God.
January
Okay.
11th. Can you beat that?
No. What
Yeah,
year?
that's right.
What year?
Matt,
Every
two.
year.
I can go check one of my yearbooks and find ARP in it.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you should, and then take the picture and share it with us.
He looks like he does normally. He looks exactly the same in high school as he does now.
Damn, he's a vampire.
He's got a portrait up in the attic that does the aging for him.
I was a little skinnier in high school, but not much. I mean, I was still chubby, but, you know.
Hey, just more of you to love, man.
That's true. So, what are we doing? Is Steve here?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just real quiet. You're doing that quiet thing. Were you super quiet?
Eating some Cheez-Its, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
eating.
delicious.
Oh man, I could go for Cheez-Its.
So, before we get distracted, too late.
Cheez-Its.
So
Oh,
you guys
man.
had defeated Absalom the Merchant. Or did we? Well, you apparently defeated Absalom the Merchant, and he erupted into smoke, which filled the room as though the room were in a house that was on fire, and had been on fire since before you got there.
That doesn't sound. When did we do that?
You left the study, as you guys stepped through into where there should have been another corridor, right? As you were leading back into that small temple to the Maker. You instead step into a small house, which is burning.
A small house?
Yeah.
And it's burning?
Yeah, it's on fire.
I hope this is Flummus Hut.
Should pull you guys to a new room.
It's pulling us. Here we are. Why is this house on fire? Why is this
Why?
house?
Why is this house in a sea of lava? That's my big question.
It's actually, there's fire everywhere. Like, if you look out the window, or if you try to open the door and go back, it's just fire.
What is going on?
I have no frame of reference for this.
I'm going to arcane lore this. This sounds kind of like
It
Fade.
looks like a house on fire.
One of the severed heads is sitting on the table in the middle of the room.
Oh.
Hello?
It seems like you might be maybe in the Fade.
Okay.
Oh. Namek looks over at Aresta with a look of just complete incomprehension on his face.
Yeah, because that should be impossible.
Yep.
Because people can't physically enter the Fade? Is that why?
Dwarves cannot be in the
enter
Fade at all.
Oh.
I guess
Supposedly.
I'm not a dwarf. I'm just a short human.
I knew it!
You know, it makes more sense than anything I've heard all night. So, yes.
Is it just completely impossible, or is something bad gonna happen?
As
come
far
out
as anyone
tranquil.
knows, it cannot happen. Dwarves are not connected to the Fade. Dwarves don't dream.
Why are you
Swear.
looking at me funny?
If you
It's because
start
you
up
have no souls.
a game of Dragon Age for the computer or Xbox, pick a dwarf, do you not go to the Fade?
No, you go to the Fade. You totally go to the Fade.
Oh, okay.
You're a special dwarf.
Okay.
There's
So
also
we're
a
in-
bit.
character
There's
dwarf.
also a bit in Awakening where you can bring Oghren to the Fade, and he's like, "This isn't supposed to happen."
Ogren's the best.
Does he then say, what a scoop?
No, he did not. Sadly.
Is there a crazy guy sitting at a table asking for a hip bone?
No, there's a head sitting on the table, looking at you guys, laughing a bit.
Is the
Aresta
fire
laughs back.
is the fire spreading?
Oh yeah.
Well, we're in the Fade, and it's on fire. And why did you bring us here? Namek asks of the head.
Nirm's actually going to walk over there and pick it up by the hair,
Okay.
just holding it.
Then he shakes it a
You
little.
brought yourselves here. Now you're trapped.
Untrap us.
I can't. I have no such power.
I'm sure we can find a way out, but what is this place, other than the Fade?
It's the domain of the Master.
You may have to be more specific. Which master are we talking about here?
Do you mean me? Am I the master?
Absolutely not, dwarf.
How am I
Roland
here?
laughs.
That's a very good question.
I know, that's why I asked it.
Maybe you're just cursed.
Well, maybe. So, who's
You
the
were
master?
exposed to an awful lot of lyrium.
Now you're all stranded here in the Fade, cut off from your bodies.
Well, I can't worry about that part right now. I mean, the fire is kind of an immediate issue, unless this
It
is
sure
a real
is.
fire.
Maybe it's
Oh,
not
it's
a
pretty
real
real.
fire.
Oh,
Why
well,
don't you
put your
walk
hand
in
in
and
find
try
out.
it out? Yes, please do.
I want to
It
throw
feels
something.
real. In fact, can you all make me Constitution stamina tests?
No, because I don't have that.
Constitution tests.
Forgot to
Boom,
reimburse
look
me.
at me with my constitution stamina.
No, Constitution, not communication.
Oh, whoops.
Nice try, Kenneth.
I am. Well, my constitution and communication are the same, so that's the. So, suck it, McBain.
I guess it was meant to be. Okay, did somebody not roll?
Oh, that was me.
Piece of shit.
Damn.
Oh,
Please, Hammond, don't hurt him.
Aresta and Amek are both feeling the effects of the incredible heat and smoke as the
I'm
flames
quite-
brush closer.
I'm quite sweaty right now.
Nirm turns to Amek and
In
wiggles the
fact,
head at him a
Amek,
bit.
this feels
Arista
really
starts taking
familiar.
off his shirt.
pardon?
This feels really familiar.
To me?
Yeah.
I had a feeling it might. Not again.
Perception, hearing. Or just perception if you don't have it. You hear a voice saying, "Help! Help me!" It's a woman's voice.
No.
What do you mean, no?
What's wrong, Amek?
Namek immediately runs towards the other side of the house.
Nirm will follow while carrying the head.
Roland just looks confused.
You see a woman lying in front of the fireplace. She's badly burned.
Oh God! Oh no!
Having that dream again.
Help me.
Hold on. I can help you now. I know how now. I can help you now. He starts trying to cast healing spells.
Okay, roll it.
All right. I can help you now. I know how to do this. I learned.
Okay.
Does anyone know what's going on?
No, you have.
A little bit.
Don't interrupt him. He's on a spirit journey to redeem himself from past actions.
Oops, what was that?
I'm pretty sure this is how bad things happen in the Fade.
Yeah, you're here.
But we're not in... I don't remember any of this.
See, I can do it now. I can help you now.
So Amek casts a healing spell, and you guys see energy sink into this woman. And she looks up at Amek. She smiles and reaches out and touches his face. And then starts disintegrating into bone and ash.
No! You can't! I did it!
The
Stop!
head is laughing at that. It doesn't have an ass to laugh off, but it's laughing uproariously.
Why would you do this?
Nirm spikes it into the ground.
I'm considering it, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe just sort of looks
But
at his hands.
there's a crystal in your hand now.
Ooh, you're a crystal warrior now.
What? We have...
Amek, if this is the Fade, I don't think any of this is real.
I can't... We have to go. We have to go now.
Where to? There are fire all around us.
There's... We can... Just get it... Just go out the thing. Go. We go out.
Nirm gives this long-suffering sigh, and then while holding the head in one hand, reaches down with his other, and just lifts Amek off his feet.
Okay.
Amek is essentially a gibbering mess.
Are you holding onto the crystal?
Yeah.
Alright.
Roland takes a peek outside.
Fire everywhere. Fire. Just nothing but fire.
He comes back in. I don't think we want to go that way. Do we see anything else in here?
You see beds catching on fire.
What about that desk over there?
What looked like small burned bodies in a couple of the beds.
Hmm.
The desk is catching fire. Everything is catching fire. Smoke is filling your lungs.
There's got to be something. What about that crystal in Amek's hand?
What about it?
Hegrum, what's that in Amek's hand?
Oh, let me take a peek with my peepers.
Meanwhile,
Hegrum,
Nirm's
you're
just shaking him like a British nanny.
What is that, Chris?
Oh,
It's, well, if you weren't in the Fade and if you were in the real world, you would think it was lyrium. But it's red?
That's weird, I think.
But you can sense a lot of spirit magical energy in it.
We should break it open and drink it. I say it looks like lyrium. And I shrug, like, I've never been in the Fade before.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I mean...
You're a circle mage. You went through the harrowing. You've been in the Fade and fought a demon.
Oh. I did not know that. I
Yeah.
forgot about that part.
I briefly forgot my history.
Look, wizards,
Smug.
they have a lot on their mind.
Who's this? What's going on?
Constitution
Stop it!
tests. Constitution stamina. It is getting harder to breathe. Except for Niram. Niram's fine.
Oh,
Milan
no.
is fine.
Being on fire is of the Kuhn.
Arrested is okay this time. Everybody else is not feeling good.
Amik, return to us and inform us how to leave.
That's my slap roll.
Technically, a slap is a dexterity test. Brawling.
That's even worse, but alright.
It's his punch me in the
Look,
face test.
the only ones who even have a chance of getting us out of here are you mages.
Or to the head. Or maybe that crystal. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what that was about.
You're gonna let all of them down too, Amik? The head laughs.
I'm stronger now.
All your friends are gonna burn.
I'm in control now. You
They're
can't
all
do this
gonna
to me
burn.
again. They're not gonna burn. They're not gonna burn. I can. Amik looks down at the crystal and tries to see if it's something he can use, if he can focus to try and make all of this make more sense.
It has some kind of. You get the sense you get from it is a key.
A key. Amik gets up and walks over.
More like
the
Niram
door.
sets him down on his feet.
Yeah.
Niram just carries him over.
Amik
As
puts
his feet move in midair.
Amik puts the key into the door. The crystal into the door like a key.
There's nowhere to put it.
Well, you just poke in the door.
There's
You gotta roll it
it's
in
just a
flour
door.
first, man.
Dum, dum,
I've
dum.
got this rooster key, but
Maybe not that kind of key, Amik mutters to himself.
I think he's lost it, guys.
Yeah, no shit.
To be fair, he never had it.
So Amik's going to close his eyes and try to focus through the crystal on being not here. And try to just focus his will on that idea. And use the crystal as a focal point.
Alright. When you do that, your thoughts keep turning to the door.
Okay.
And the door handle.
He touches the door handle.
The door opens, and it's not facing into fire.
Amik walks out and sort of collapses onto the ground.
Okay, Amik vanishes. Are the rest of you going?
And then the door closes behind
seems
him.
Like and it's fire.
The door
Okay,
is
so we
slowly
open it.
swinging shut.
Yes, let's go!
Go!
Niram, do you still have the head with you?
No, Niram, carry me.
Yeah, Niram probably does have the head.
As you guys escape, you can see and hear like roof beams collapsing from the fire, and it feels like you basically just barely get out of there.
Ah, what fantastic time.
It's like the climax of Backdraft.
Yeah, kinda. And you are suddenly somewhere else.
Oh, I hope it's Kentako Hut.
We find a white castle in the Fade.
Oh my goodness, yes.
It's just an actual white castle.
We used to be the White Castle, but then we got all sooty from all the hamburgers. So that's kind of what happened.
They still make
Whole city
hamburgers
went
at the
black.
castle anyway.
You guys step out of the door on charred ground. It's arid dirt barely holding together, little patches of greenery here and there, and blood on the ground everywhere.
Are we map shifting?
Yeah.
Well, that's an ominous name.
Oh,
You're standing in a stone circle, like a collapsed tower, and there's 4 doors. There's the one you came through, and then 3 others. And standing in the middle is a familiar face. And not just the face, it's actually the whole body.
Oh,
Senpai.
no.
The head vanishes when you walk through the door.
oh, Henri, no!
Oh, hey, it's Henri! So that's where he's been.
Can't believe we failed him.
And he stands there in his
What?
gray
Failed
warden
him?
armor.
What do you
Well,
mean?
Well,
I'll
tell you
I
later.
don't remember any of that. That never stops being funny. And he stands there, and he's with a 2-handed sword as long as he is tall,
Which is
buried
pretty big.
point first in the ground. Yeah, it is. He's a big fella.
Someone else is probably going to have to talk to him. Amex.
Roland will just approach him because again he doesn't remember anything. Henri,
Hey,
so you're
buddy.
trapped in the Fade too.
Niram's going to be trying to, get Amek back to some semblance of self-control.
Arrest is gonna try to slap Amek again.
Kenneth is going to keep
Just
her
doing
bow
it for
ready
fun now.
because what the fuck?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, the last time any of you saw Henri, he was rising up as a zombie, and Niram stepped on his head and crushed it.
Yeah, I told the American History X him.
Wow.
Damn. Curbstoned.
It was a dark day.
In Dark Fantasy Land.
Grey Wardens, Henri says, and the voice that comes out is not the same as the Henri that you knew.
what?
Oh, I can understand
Yes,
it
we
now.
are all Grey Wardens here. As are you, I think.
No. This form was taken from one who passed through. And he
So
points
that-
up at the sky.
Roland looks up.
And any of you who look up, you see in the distance, well, you see all these floating islands, basically. But they're all so far away that they're just shadow. And one, it looks like a city on a floating island. Black as pitch.
Oh no.
Roland gasps.
With
Yeah, the White Castle. Yeah.
with collapsed arches and decaying towers.
Oh, dear maker, I always thought the Chantry was full of shit.
Oh, we should not be here.
As all mortals do, his soul passed through this place. To where I know not.
You mean this is where we all wind up eventually?
Not the dwarf.
Yeah, not me. I'm a little confused. What's the big deal with that thing up there?
It's
It is the Black City, a place we do not go.
That's racist.
all that's left here is for us to just fart while this guy's in a big monologue.
Why are we here?
Yes, what is wanted of us?
You have been trapped by a creature ancient and foul.
Did
Blackstone.
untrap us.
I cannot.
How do we escape?
I am a spirit of honor. I am here to address the balance.
Roland kind of gets a real bad feeling.
I can offer minimal assistance only.
Can you carry me?
No.
Oh.
What would you
How?
have us do?
No, go ahead.
Someone's cell phone went off.
You should turn
Amek-
the phones
Amek-
off. It's quite
Amek-
rude.
Yeah.
Namek fusses with his robes.
Amek's like, hang on, I'm getting a
Hold on.
message through the maker.
Hammock pulls out his BlackBerry.
My staff is ringing.
It's that spirit from earlier.
Staff works through G-Talk.
The honor spirit just groans long-sufferingly.
I just asked, what would you have us do?
You must face the one who trapped you. Only then do you have a hope of being free.
Is it Blacktail?
I do not know this name.
Well,
How can we confront him?
You must assemble 4 keys.
Keys.
Oh boy, go! We're doing it. We're doing it in Dragon Age.
It's a collection quest.
Get the keys, buddy.
I feel like I installed a add-on to let me skip the fade.
Nope. Tough shit.
But hey, you know, if we solve the puzzles, we'll get attribute boosts. I think we have one of the keys already, Amek says and shows off the crystal. I suppose in order to get the rest, we will have to suffer equally horribly.
That is quite likely.
Mm.
do I have to suffer?
That cannot be seen.
These are tests then.
Of a sort.
Are you to administer these tests to us?
No. You administered them to yourselves.
I'm just
The minds
waiting
of
for my
mortals have a
ride.
strange effect on this place.
Shape the fade subconsciously then.
You pass through that door. He points behind you. There are 3 remaining.
Well, that's simple enough in a
Should
horrible
we,
way.
So which one, I guess this is the one we just came out of?
Yes, with the fire,
Okay,
with the
yes,
char
with the-
below it, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Once you pass through a door, you will be trapped in whatever pocket of the fade it leads to until you retrieve the key.
Kaneth's just thinking to herself, oh my god, if we step through a door and then everybody has Roland's head, I'm going to kill everything.
Orlays,
Oh man, I hope so. Well, wanna throw rock, paper, scissors at this one, guys?
Niram just starts heading towards the door.
Of course he does. Roland just mutters and follows him.
Amek sighs.
The spirit of honor just kind of nods when Niram moves decisively like that.
Good job, Niram.
I guess we have to go.
Honor approves, +2.
But I don't think I'm meant to be here, so I'll wait here.
You can choose to not.
And then you can never leave.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not here at all.
You know, I can neither conclusively prove nor disprove that statement. The rest of
I'm
Co's
just a
characters, the monk
figment.
and Eric the Viking.
Some power dwarf has separated your spirit from your body and transported it to the Fade.
No.
Without your spirit, your body will wither and die.
That doesn't seem right. I don't have a spirit.
All things have spirits.
No. I'm made out of rock.
No,
He then-
you are
He then
delusional.
begins flexing.
The spirit is not intimidated.
He then begins blacksmithing.
Nothing to blacksmith.
He just starts
Really
hitting
starts
something with a
banging.
hammer.
Yeah.
Check this out!
all right.
And they
Fine.
call me a famous weaponsmith because I'm renowned for these guns.
Hegram, I have a feeling we're going to need your help most of all.
Oh boy.
You've been here before.
Yes, I have. I've totally been here before.
It's a weird place to visit.
Oh yeah, it's like waking up and your grandma's there. And
But Amek, I thought you had been harrowed too.
Don't go away, helpful guard.
Guard! You're quite helpful!
I'll head over with the group. I could probably do some whiz brains at the problems.
The Spirit of Honor turns to the group. Mages, be careful.
Yeah,
With the damage to the veil, there are many demons here.
You have to be careful about the ripping and the tearing.
Yeah.
That sounds
The wall
accurate.
is thin.
Kenneth, will you join us?
Yeah.
Your keen
Something
eyes,
is trying to go through.
your keen eyes will be a boon.
What do you see
Speaking
with your
of-
anime eyes?
Amek.
Well, we're going to have to stop whatever it is, even though I'm honestly not sure we're the best choice for this, but we're what's here. So let's go save the Fade.
I feel like that summed up most of what we've done.
Yeah, that seems par for the course, actually.
And then as they're going towards the door, Oresta is heard commenting,
So, Amek, was that your Templar on the floor back there?
And suddenly you guys are somewhere else.
And I'm going to put a break in the recording.